Hi, I'm Dave, CEO of Kitech. We're an ICT firm with particular expertise around the employee and customer experience, cybersecurity, and the cloud. Our team is built of specialised experts, which allows us to develop deep domain expertise. I'm here to talk to you today, not only as a provider of technology, but also as a business owner. We've navigated the same challenges and continue to do so in this ever-changing workplace. Let's go. Management styles have to change and are very different when you've got all your staff remotely. We've started looking at outputs. So we need to make sure that our team are performing and providing the right outputs, but it's not just about the actual work. They need to have the right outputs in the way that they're contributing to team meetings. They need to have the right outputs when it comes to their own professional development, and they need to have the right outputs in participating in larger all hands type meetings as well. If anything, looking after the quiet people at Kitech has become easier in a work from home world. It's very easy if you're a quiet individual to blend in an office space or not get noticed. Once we're working from home, we need to make sure that our interactions with our team are purposeful and planned. And so we make sure that the quiet people are getting exactly the same amount of attention as our more outgoing staff. We've made sure that we've got the right environment for our team working from home by providing allowances for them to go out and fix their environment. We've encouraged them to go out and purchase chairs, acquire screens, or anything else that they require to work in an efficient and safe manner. The role of real estate it's definitely changing, and it's a moving target as well. As we work out exactly where this hybrid working is going to land, real estate is certainly going to be a place to meet. And because we're going to have more remote participants, we definitely need to have more video-enabled meeting spaces in there. We also need spaces where huddle teams can get together and make sure that they're sharing ideas, learning from each other, and growing their experiences together. So it's certainly an interesting topic and one that will continue to develop over time. One of the really important things that we're doing with our team is making sure we're talking to them. We certainly have high-level initiatives, making sure that we're getting people up from their desks and sending them out walking. There's a policy within the organisation that allows team members to get up and take time during the day whenever they need to, if they want to go and exercise or spend some otherwise required downtime. As far as making sure that the team members are looked after on a more holistic level, we're encouraging them to communicate with us by regular scheduled meetings to make sure that we understand where they're travelling, how they're feeling, and where we can be of assistance. In terms of onboarding, the tech side is easy. After all, it's what we do. We can have them online within 30 minutes. When we're talking about setting up key relationships, one of the key factors that we like to instill in our team is to take initiative. So whilst we point them in the right direction and we make sure that they're well looked after, we encourage them to reach out and touch base with these key resources, introduce themselves in their own way, in their own time, because that's the way that relationships are built. Developing people has to be at the forefront. One of the most important things about our industry as a whole is that it keeps moving forward. So we need to be developing staff at all times. We identified during COVID that whilst it was easy to continue to develop our senior team members, our more junior and inexperienced team members, it was a very difficult process to go through. We've started to address this by talking to them, explaining to them that we've identified this problem, encouraging them to work on solutions to the problem themselves, but also encouraging them to spend time with more senior team members in the office where they can experience and listen to what's going on. One of the biggest things that COVID has taught us is that we need to continue to adapt and to be flexible. Management styles will need to respond in the same way, and what worked for us in the first 2 years of the pandemic, I certainly don't expect to work for us in the future. We've continued to make sure that we're identifying where we're falling short and where we're not working with our team members in the right way, and what we can do to continue to develop ourselves as managers in order to help our team members continue to develop themselves as well. Well, hopefully that's answered a few questions you might have had about the new management styles required in a hybrid environment. If you'd like to share your experiences or challenges from tackling the ever-changing workplace, I would love to hear from you.